Man, what's good with the people, man? You know what I'm talking about? How's you doing? You know what I'm talking about on this Toxic Toy to Thursday, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? Oh, it's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? Say, what are you talking about, bro? We gonna get into it, but before we do that, what's good, people? Like, hee hee ha ha. You know what I'm talking about, man? Kid to the pid, man. You know what I'm talking about? All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? Did I say can in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now, man. You can go and get you one off of 76 MacArthur. They saw it out there. Be back though. Giants liquor is what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm talking about? 82nd Hillside. You know what I'm talking about? Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody putting them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. Now you know, because I tell you every morning, but just in case you wasn't paying attention, you can come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? You can come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? Did you see him, man? But if all else fails, and I mean if all else fails, you know what I'm talking about? You can go and grab you one of them things off of Amazon. Make sure you copy a hardback. Funkadelic trying the stores now. Make sure you go to Amazon, copy a hardback. Stick Up 2 coming soon. Funkadelic trying to come real soon. You know what I'm talking about, man. Hold on, man. Before I go on, you know what I'm talking about. Before we swing that finger, anything else, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. I got another public service public, however you say that stuff. You know what I'm talking about, man. Listen, y'all, and this is to everybody in the world, around the world, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. The phone calls in the penitentiary is free now. You get what I'm saying? So there's no reason why you shouldn't answer your phone. And that's all I'm saying, man. So when you see that 713 number, you know what I'm talking about? When you see them numbers, man, just go on and pick up your phone, man. Your partner trying to get at you, man. You know what I'm talking about? Your partner trying to get at you, man. You know what I'm talking about? The calls is free, man. You ain't even got to have no money on your phone, man. You could just pick up and hit 5, man. You know what I'm talking about? Or pick up and hit 1, just depending on where you at, man. You know what I'm talking about? But the folks, they want to holler at somebody, you know what I'm talking about? Now, this is all I'm saying, man. If we all we got, we just got to do a little bit better, man, and taking care of our own. You know what I'm talking about? I see you. They say, what's that, man? You know what I'm talking about? Is that the finger? You know what I'm talking about? Swing that finger, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide INC, man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide Incorporated, man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide. You know what I'm talking about? They gonna say, bro, what does that mean? I'm gonna continuously tell you it means everybody, man. You know what I'm talking about? Indugu, Fresh, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rube, Lil Rue, Tata the player. That's who comes next, man. Same thing, bro. Everybody on the other side of the world, everybody incarcerated, everybody who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing, bro. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Now let's get through these disclaimers. But before we do that, you know what I'm talking about? Mama always says, boy, breast and whiskers when you on TV, boy. You know what I'm talking about? Even if they got a hole in them. Told y'all my hole getting back. Y'all see them gray hair? Oh, you can't see it. But yeah, just keep watching, man. You know what I'm talking about? Bro on his way back. Coffee Chronicles, man. Now, good brother like myself, good brother like myself. I don't promote no drug users. Good brother like myself, good brother like myself. I don't promote no drug sellers. Good brother like myself. I don't promote no alcohol consumption. Don't take a sip, and I mean not a sip of the sippage. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. I don't promote no crime. You better like myself. I don't promote no violence. You better like myself. I don't promote no domestic violence. You know what I'm talking about? Keep your hands off the people. People, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Don't. You know what I'm talking about? Promote. You know what I'm talking about? No. Negativity. No. That just cracks me up. No, man. Me, man. I don't promote shit, man. They was talking to Brett, man. I don't promote shit. All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Because we just don't know how much of it we got, young ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm talking about? But he could be like myself. I ain't prejudiced, man. No. Good be like myself. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different, man. No. Good be like myself. I ain't got nothing against the little people. Nah, man. Me, man, I ain't got no problems with nobody. You know, somebody was talking to me, man, I just love me some everybody, you know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest, you know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace, you know what I'm talking about? That joy, you know what I'm talking about? And that love, you know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to the YouTube community, man. You would be, come on over here, fuck with your partner, man. I, check it out, man. Psst, 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 psst. Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? Man, what's good with the people out there, man? You know what I'm talking about? Mama say I'll never blow your nose on camera, man. Sorry, mama. Top of the world, mama. Top of the world. You know what I'm talking about, man? Shout out to everybody who ain't got no seasoning in their cabinet, but still got some powder. Makes everything taste better. I see. Fuck it. You know what I'm talking about, man. I say, bro, what you up here talking about today, man? Toxic toys. You know what I'm talking about? I say toxic toys. Yeah, this the word y'all use today, man. Maybe y'all can about the blade nose on camera. Top of the world, bro. You know, talking about top of the world. Yeah, man, I'm using y'all words today. Toxic toys, man. They say, bro, what is toxic toys? This shit they giving us now to play with. You know what I'm talking about? Majority of it is that phone. You know what I'm talking about? And all the places you can go on that phone, that computer, you know what I'm talking about? And all that shit right there. You say, bro, what makes it toxic? And this is what's fucked up, bro. Because it's just like the world. If you just think there is nothing wrong with the world is just perfect. It's the people in the world that fuck the shit up, man. Everything else just in the world. Trees, birds, animals, you know what I'm talking about? It's the people, you know what I'm talking about, that put the spin on that shit. You know what I'm talking about? And the toxic toy is just like that, man. Because they done gave us this shit. And like I was finna say, what's fucked up with this shit is we don't even have to use this shit for that. You know what I'm talking about? And that's the fucked up thing about it. Because we use this shit like on our own free will. You know what I'm talking about? To be toxic toys. Because this shit was really made for networking and in businesses. You know what I'm talking about? In business. But you know us, we got to hold this shit and just turned it into what we wanted to do. You know what I'm talking about? So now this shit just look like the way it is. But why I say it's toxic toys, man, is because a lot of that shit, man, you go on here and you just get bad information, bruh. Especially if you young and you influential, and it's fucked up, bruh. Because you're gonna be looking at one of these jokers up here, man, and in your head, like that shit it's gonna play with your perception, folks. So you're gonna be looking at something and you're gonna be thinking this shit is it. You get what I'm saying? And it's not. So on this Toxic Toy Thursday, man, it goes something like that, man. Because what we really got bad, bruh, and like, I know this shit just, I might not even live to see it change, bruh. You get what I'm saying? But I have already lived to see it change several times. You know what I'm talking about? So I just got thick with wishing, man. You know what I'm talking about? Cause I just seen this shit change 3, 4, 5, 6 times since I've been around, man. You know what I'm talking about? And man, I can't explain it, y'all. I ain't never seen no shit like this. I just ain't. I ain't never seen no shit like this, man. Coffee Chronicles. But the toxic toys, man, the computers and the phones, man. I keep telling you this, man. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? That motherfucker is a mechanism for you to destroy your people. Or it's not, but that's how we using it. You know what I'm talking about? We using that shit as a mechanism to destroy the people, man. But with that motherfucker breed on there, man, it don't be, man, that shit, it is, it's like, and I'm gonna keep saying this, that shit, it has trained us and put us in a groove of just disrespecting our people, folks. You know what I'm talking about? And that's why that motherfucker is a toxic toy. You get what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers like, y'all know how this clown shit is. You could come up here, put on your wrestling costume, and you could just, you know what I'm talking about, say anything out your mouth for shock value, man. But that shit's not good, folks. You could get up here and just say anything to get some attention, bro. You could just say the most outlandish, outrageous shit in the world. You get what I'm saying? Just to get you a little bit of attention. But that's not no cool tactic, folks. I know it appears to be right now, but it ain't, bro. You know what I'm talking about? It just ain't, folks. Coffee Chronicles. Because I'm gonna tell you what ain't cool about that shit. First of all, y'all gotta realize half these people don't even mean that shit, bro. They just trying to get into the algorithm or They trying to appease the audience or something, bruh. So they sitting up here just saying shit out their mouth, like I said, from the comforts of your own home, from the comforts of your in front of your computer, bruh. And you just might say something, bruh. You just might say something, bruh. You feel what I'm saying? And then when you catch the motherfucker who says something, if you catch him in the real world, man, they gonna get to telling you how they playing the game with the internet shit. They gonna do something for real, then they gonna try to put it in your head like it ain't for real because if you up here is imaginary. Nah, man. And that's what I'm saying. That shit gets dangerous, folks. Nah, bro, because everybody ain't playing like that. You feel what I'm saying? So it ain't even no reason to put that shit out into the world, folks. It's just not. Then if you catch a motherfucker, he gonna go back into his real life character. And he gonna tell you he was just in this character up here. You get what I'm saying? And motherfuckers don't realize you could be in your character up here just doing something else. But you don't have to. You know what I'm talking about? That's just my observation. You can do whatever the fuck you want to. You get what I'm saying? But that shit making the kids way more disrespectful, folks. Coffee Chronicles. That shit making the kids way more disrespectful. Because this they era. And that shit don't make no sense, folks. And it's almost like we sitting up here teaching the kids. Like the kids ain't even, the niggas who like, the kids ain't even that bad, bruh. You feel me? The kids, they might be sitting around here just speaking on niggas' business too much, bruh. But at the same time, the niggas who really partaking in that shit older than me, bruh. You know what I'm talking about, man? It ain't even the kids. It'd be better if it was the kids. You know what I'm talking about? That shit just crazy, folks. Because now the kids is looking up to this shit, bruh. And motherfuckers come up here and I don't know nobody, so I'm not questioning nobody character. I don't know you folks. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know you folks. I'm not trying to talk about nobody. I'm not trying to do none of that shit. I'm just up here telling you, man, that the kids is watching this shit, folks. And we ain't really setting no good example. We teaching them how to basically be disrespectful, folks. We just teaching our people how to disrespect one another, folks. And like I told you, you got the nerds hiding inside the computer now, the revenge of the nerds, right? So they just kicking back, liking everything going on, not understanding just not understanding the whole thing. Because they over there holding spite like the bitch. And they just like to see the chaos like the bitch. This they get back, the revenge of the nerds, I keep telling you. This they get back. Why you think they trying to change the shit from action to words? Now, I guess they, like, you get credit now for an argument. You get credit now coming up here and screaming at a nigga, you know what I'm talking about, from behind the safety of your own camera. Bro, them count as wins now. Y'all niggas crazy as a motherfucker, bro. Bro, you can win an argument now and have a win, bro. And some of these niggas running around here with a hell of a record, ain't it, boy? Them niggas got Floyd Mayweather record, boy, 49 and 0. You know what I'm talking about? And they just teach you to come up here and argue with your people every day, man. That's some sucker shit, bro. It just is, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's the ways of the bitch if you just think about it, man. Don't nobody sit around arguing with motherfuckers. Oh, that's the bitch, bro. That's somebody baby mama. You know what I'm talking about, bro? Like, niggas just don't do that, folks. And like I said, we just need to get back to being niggas, man. Because when niggas was just niggas, bro, it was more players. It just was, man. When niggas was just niggas, it was more players around, man. You know what I'm talking about? This computer shit and the revenge of the nerds, bro. But with all that said, Toxic Toy Thursday go like that, bro. They done gave us this toxic ass toy to play with. And we won't even use the motherfucker. I mean, some of us is, though. You know what I'm talking about? But they didn't, even that's tricky, bro. Because they done showed you how to get paid with this motherfucker disrespecting your people. You know what I'm talking about? Making a mockery out your people. So you know what I mean? So the motherfucker who getting the bankroll from this shit, Like the shit I'm saying, and man, and they gonna tell me fuck me. Just like I told them people fuck you when I was selling that dope. I didn't want to hear that shit. They was telling us then you gonna destroy the community, and we didn't catch on. You know what I'm talking about? Then, like I say, after we got older and shit, we seen the damage we did to the community for years. You get what I'm saying? This shit like that. Auto before I get up out of here. Cause some of the funniest shit I heard was this morning on Cuddy Cuz live, right? Cuddy Cuz, hella funny, y'all. That nigga was on there arguing with a robot, right? He was tearing the robot ass up, though. The robot just kept on coming on there, asking him hella questions and shit. The robot said something like, oh, he controlled the banks and shit. Cuddy Cuz said, shit, nigga, since you doing all that, man, go on load my cash app up. Since we playing with banks and shit, robot, go on and load my cash app up so I can go buy some bionic arms so when I see you, I can beat your head in. Shout out Cuddy Cuz, man. That's some of the funniest shit I heard all morning, man. That man said, load my cash app up so I can go buy me some bionic arms so when I see you, I can beat your head in. That's why I love us, man. You know what I'm talking about? Only us, bruh. So shit like that only gonna come out of our mouth, man. And that's what I wanted to say, man, before I get up out of here with this toxic toy shit. Do you realize, bruh, just on YouTube, not even in the real world, bruh, just on this computer shit that y'all love so much. If everybody on this motherfucker stuck together, bruh, do you realize how big everybody would be together? But for some reason, they didn't put in our mentality. You don't want to see your brother. Don't nobody want to just see everybody up here, man. That's crazy. You know what I'm talking about? That's crazy. If you ask me, if everybody was winning, that might cut down on crime. You know what I'm talking about? But that's just my thought. That shit it might cut down on the because when you having money, man, I don't know, man, because it just fell out the sky. You niggas know what to do with Coffee Chronicles, but man, you know what I'm talking about? It'll just give you more options of things to do. You know what I mean? And just think if everybody had their own bankroll, you wouldn't be sitting over there plotting on your partner to get on his. You know what I'm talking about? You would have your own, man. I don't know, but we'll see. You know what I'm talking about? Like I said, if you broke minded, money can't save you anyway, man. It ain't gonna be able to save you, man. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old bed, old lady. Nephew, sis, old bed, old lady. But yeah, man, on this Toxic Toy Thursday, man, like, we need to cut it out, man. Y'all just don't understand how much shit we need to cut out. At some point, we need to take at least just a little bit step in the right direction, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because we running hella fast backwards. You know what I'm talking about? Man, we might not even need to take no step forwards, man. Let's just concentrate on stop running fast backwards. We could just stop right now, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Then we could work on turning around. You know what I'm talking about? Then we could work on taking a step forward. But first, let's just stop running backwards. You know what I'm talking about so fast. Everybody just hold. You know what I'm talking about, man? See, we got to see once everybody stop, then we can work on turning around. You know what I'm talking about? Then when you turn around, when everybody turn around, then we could work on walking forward. You know what I'm talking about? Inch by inch, step by step, man. But we got to stop, y'all. We do, man. Cause like I ain't doing them but getting older, man. You know what I'm talking about? They might wait till I get 80 years old. They might want to wait. You know what I'm talking about? They might want to wait till I get 80, 90 years old. I can't even help the community no more. I ain't gonna have that deal with wisdom. You all talk about. I ain't gonna be able to go to battle with you. You know what I'm talking about? But you still better not come around here fucking around. You know what I'm talking about? Cause I'm gonna always be able to go to battle for myself. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man. We just need to stop, man. You know what I'm talking about? We need to start working on coming together, man. But like I said, we gotta take small steps, man. So we just need to concentrate on stop running backwards so fast. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody stop. You know what I'm talking about? Green light, red light, stop. You know what I'm talking about, man? Coffee Chronicles, bro. But we people, folks. And I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about, because some of y'all done been incarcerated like the baby cuz, man. You could go somewhere to be one Crip, one Blood, one Stubby, one Nutcase, one Disciple, whatever, one Vice Lord, you know what I'm talking about? And it'll be one person out of each gang, bro, and you still ain't gonna have 20 motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about? Guess who gonna be the gang, man? Ain't none of that shit gonna matter, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And you don't never want to get in a situation like that, like my man Steve Gilmore, you know what I'm talking about? You don't never want to get in a situation where you have to stick together. You know what I'm talking about, man? We might as well come together on our own, because it's coming. It always has, man. Y'all better watch history, man. It's coming. You know what I'm talking about? Only you could prevent forest fires. You know what I'm talking about, man? With that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember, it don't cost nothing. Just to show a little bit of that love.